Well, good morning and welcome to Elizabethtown Baptist Church. It's a delight to see everyone this morning, well, virtually anyway. So it's good to be here. And what better place to be on a Sunday morning than in God's house? It's a delight that you could join us virtually. A couple of announcements before we get into the service and the rest of our morning service today. One announcement I want you to know about: the youth will be meeting this evening, so take note of that. If you've received your bulletin online, or if you will be attending later on in person, you'll note that there's an announcement noting that this is a week of prayer for the Women's Missionary Union of North Carolina. Rather lengthy announcement about that, but take note of it. The theme is relentless growth, and this describes who we are, what we ought to be doing, what we should be about in being active members in God's service. We're co-workers really in God's service. And we are ordained and designed to help establish His kingdom in this realm that we walk here. It's important that we take part in this, be active and actively involved in it, and that's what the Women's Missionary Unit is all about. This week we'll focus on that. So take note of that announcement in the bulletin, again, as you receive it either through email or in the bulletin in person today. Couple other things I want to bring to your attention. Look, this past year has been filled with triumphs and its share of tragedies as well. So we want to continue to pray for the people who are affected by this, who have been affected by the downturn, the shutdowns, the cutbacks. Remember to pray for these folks. Keep them in mind. Our bulletin, on the other side of that bulletin, you'll note that the concerns are listed. Folks who are going through some tough times and deep waters. I don't want you to forget those folks. Keep them in your prayers. We have an active ministry involving staying in touch with these folks, members of our community who cannot get in here or cannot get online with us either. Well, reach out to those folks. Don't be afraid to touch base with them, call them, let them know that you care, that you're concerned. This is vitally important, and it speaks volumes about the depth, the extent, and the degree of involvement we have with our Christian faith. So I urge you to take note of that as well. A couple other things going on this week by way of announcement. Tomorrow night, Monday, we have a deacons meeting that will involve a good number of you, and I want you to take note of that Zoom link that you will receive accordingly, okay? Wednesday, midweek prayer service, always a good time. We have a great time with it, a lot of back and forth conversation, good learning experience. Gives us a chance, too, to catch up on where our church members are at and what's going on. So take note of that as well. By the way, we are doing in-person meal deliveries now again. Pat White is spearheading that. Volunteers are needed to deliver some of those meals. If you have the ability to do that and can be an active part in that, please let the church office know, or Pat directly, of course, and sign up for that. We could use your help and your involvement. Jim Davis, you will note, is planning to lead a discussion on Zoom after watching The Chosen, a video series going on this February, discussing the life and the ministry of the Lord Jesus. Good discussion period. Jim's leading that. Take note of that. Again, that's in your bulletin with some more details about it. You'll enjoy that. Really good discussion. As far as some other issues goes, there are still some tithing envelopes that have not been picked up yet. They are available in the vestibule. During the week, they'll be at the outside the church office. And as far as that goes, too, we also have an online tithing option through PayPal, so you can avail yourself of tithing through that means and method as well. As far as other things that are going on, they are duly noted in your bulletin. You will pick up on them as well. But once again, it's a delight to have you here this morning. We're honored, we're delighted, and we look forward to seeing you in person as well. And welcome to Elizabethtown Baptist Church this morning.